Are you currently feeling lost in life? Do you feel stuck? Well, you're certainly not alone. So many people feel lost, sure, in this current moment. And that was especially so about a year and a half ago when I thought I was at the time of my life. I made the most money I have ever made in playing poker, which was $385,000 that year. But yet, for some reason, I felt lost. And it got me searching, searching for some answers because I was asking myself, how could I make all of this money, live in this beautiful apartment in Denver, have really good friends, have a loving family, and somehow I feel lost? And it got me searching. So, what I did was I actually packed up all of my belongings, put it in storage. And the plan was to go to Bali, where I currently am, to study yoga and meditation for 6 months. But I couldn't get a visa. So I ended up in Tulum, Mexico. And what I did was I smoked the venom from a toad. Yeah, you might have heard of it. It's called Bufo alvarius. And before I get into the story, I will tell you what I've learned and what has helped me feel less lost. When you live in the Western world, whether you're living in a major city, before I was living in Denver, I lived in LA, I've lived in Jersey City, I lived in Dallas, I lived in Houston, and I lived in Detroit, Michigan for a little bit as well. All these major cities, what they do is they take you away from nature. And nature is where things are natural. Yes, of course. But what's also natural is God. It's your spirituality. It's your connectedness to all of the things outside of you. It's your connectedness with the world around you. And that's what it was. When I smoked the psychedelic toad, I met God. And it was just this beautiful experience that was all encompassing. It was just this radiant white light full of infinite love. And what it did for me was it removed all of the limiting beliefs, all the false programmings, all the trauma, all the negative experiences that I've lived through, from childhood through my teens, like so many things. When I reflected on it, I was like, oh yeah, this makes sense. Why I'm so fucked up in the head is because I've had all of these experiences. It's been like such an up and down roller coaster of life that I've been through, and I didn't really know how to process it all. So when you don't know how to process it all, what happens is it manifests in your mind, in your body, and if you don't have a really healthy way of processing all of it and working through it, then you're going to end up just really spiritually lost. You're going to end up feeling like, yo, what's going on? I'm so freaking lost in life right now. Like, even if I'm making money, it's like, what is this money for? That's what I thought. And the reason I share with you this is not because I'm encouraging you to, you know, smoke some psychedelics. That would help, perhaps, but that's not what I'm encouraging. What I'm encouraging is for you to connect with the oneness around you, with God, the divinity, higher consciousness, whatever you want to call it. I encourage you to look for this. And it's not really like you look for it. It's just always within you, right? If you're constantly seeking outside of yourself for love, for affection, for truth, rather than searching for it outside, find it within yourself. And it might sound like this really airy fairy out there type of outlandish thought, especially if you are so deep in the matrix that you can't even fathom spirituality. You just believe in science. And I used to be like that. Truthfully, like all I believed in was science. I grew up Buddhist and I had I just didn't believe in God until I met him. And I met him 3 times. And it was the most beautiful experience ever. And what God is just this infinite source of energy and love. And when you find this within yourself, you're able to accept yourself. You're able to love yourself. You're able to be truly who you were born to be, right? You don't have as many fears around being yourself, right? The fear of judgment, the fear of being loved or lack of love. And you're just confident. You're confident, you're purposeful, and things just kind of attract to you because people like this energy of vibrancy, of love, of truth, right? Like no one wants to be around someone who's negative. No one wants to be around someone who's basically not themselves, right? Like that's just very inauthentic. And I hope you do find that. I hope you find this connectedness to it all because it's a beautiful spiritual journey that will, I mean, it may change your life. It's changed my life dramatically. I used to play poker for a living, and now all I want to do is heal my body, heal my mind, and help heal someone like you. And yeah, it's just like you start feeling this love for the world. And it doesn't make you like soft, right? Like I'm still a whew, hard human being, but it does bring you to help you understand a little bit more about your feelings, your connectedness to the world, and your purpose of why you're actually here. Maybe, what you're doing back in the States or in the Western world, you're just like, what the fuck am I doing? And I get it. A lot of people are doing a whole bunch of fucking nothing. Literally, people are doing a whole bunch of nothing just so that they can buy more stuff, um, buy more clothes, seek happiness, love outside of themselves. Well, I'll tell you, that's not the answer. I have so much clothes back in Denver. Like so much clothes. I probably have like close to freaking 70 to $80,000 worth of clothing in my storage unit. And here I have nothing. I This is the least I've packed. This is the happiest I've been. I'm currently in Bali. I finally made it. And yeah, I'm here, happy, healthy, and just wanting to help people like you. So if you would like to have a conversation about fitness, health, spirituality, whatever you want to talk about, book a call. Book a call with me, and the link is in the description. I have nothing to sell you. I just want to help you. And with that, I wrap this video up. Cheers. Love you.